Today on Karamo, LaJoy's best friend is a man named Tony.
Who am I?
Yeah.
Her boyfriend's afraid they are more than just friends.
So I gotta ask you clearly, have you ever slept with Tony?
No.
Everyone is about to deal with a shocking appearance by Tony. That will be a complete surprise to everyone.
Why would you do that to me?
So she texting you.
You trying to be messy. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tony's girlfriend is also here.
I'm just wondering how your happy hours are that I'm never invited to.
The whole truth will be unlocked today.
Well, you want to know if LaJoy has been secretly meeting up with Tony to have sex.
What will all of these shocking revelations
These are also all the messages that we found
mean for both of these two couples' relationships?
as recent as 2 days ago. My guest Patrick's family of 3 looks picture perfect, but he has a huge problem with his girlfriend LaJoy's close relationship with this guy, and fears LaJoy has been sneaking out and secretly meeting with him for sex. Patrick now wants to unlock LaJoy's phone to find out the truth. Everyone, let's welcome Patrick to the show to get his side of the story. How you doing, man?
How you doing, man?
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Nice vest. This is fresh.
Oh,
And
thank
the
you,
boots,
man.
yeah.
Thank you.
So how did you find out that LaJoy's best friend was a guy?
It's like, you know, when you first meet somebody, you know, we single, so
Yeah,
we
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that, but she works at the bar, and the DJ's Tony, whatever. So I asked her, like, is he a dude? And she was like, yeah, so it was more of a red flag for me.
So what did she tell you about Tony? She didn't tell you immediately that it was a male guy friend. What did she tell you about Tony once you found out that he was a male
Like,
guy
you know, just describing how, you know, what they talk about, confiding in each other, you know, like almost like therapy, talking with each other
Got it.
while they're out, sharing drinks after work. I should be that person,
That
your
you're coming to.
person.
Got it.
But she's into, you know, crystals and spirituality, so this twin flame thing or whatever, and I'm like, oh, what?
Yeah.
And as I researched it, it really bothered me, like, twin flame, like, who am I?
Yeah.
So-
And how long y'all been together?
We've been together about five years now.
5 years,
Yeah.
okay. Do you have a child together?
Yes,
You do?
Yes.
So 5 years together and you have one child?
yes.
Okay then. So what happened to your daughter's birthday party?
So, it's my daughter's second birthday, so, you know, we booked the venue, whatever, but we need a DJ. Tony comes up, and I'm like, okay, for the raid, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to argue. It's for my this ain't about me. So, okay, we pay for it, but when we get there, I don't think you doing as much DJing as you doing, you know, getting close
Got it.
with Joy, you know, and they sitting together laughing and everything, and I think I tell pretty good jokes, but you ain't laughing like you laughing with him with
Yeah.
my jokes, and I thought I was cool with it. But
Got it. So he didn't really DJ at the party. He was over there spending time with
I mean,
LaJoy.
you DJing for kids. I mean, you ain't really scratching a whole
Yeah.
lot. It's a lot of Baby Shark going
Yeah,
on.
Baby
You
Shark,
feel?
got it.
In all realness, it really. I was watching that.
Yeah.
But it's just my daughter's birthday.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do I not?
Did you confront LaJoy after the birthday party?
Oh yeah.
And what'd she say?
She trying to put it off like, oh, we was cool. Like I told you about him. He cool. That's my bro. That's enough. Like, I don't have sisters coming in there.
Yeah.
I don't have sisters coming to the, to the party.
If you had a close girlfriend like that, do you think she'd be concerned?
What?
All of y'all said yes. All of y'all like yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
What? And that's the thing. I'm a man. Joy's not an unattractive person.
Okay.
So there's tons of guys that try to slide your DM or whatever like that. Just so.
Do you feel concerned about other men?
Yes.
You do.
Yes, I do.
But this is the one you think she gives the attention to.
This is the one that I think has, like, okay, I could get away with this one.
Okay.
You know, because of, like, best friend. Like, I mean, come on now. It's like we didn't meet each other in our teens.
How did y'all meet?
We, there was this Facebook group, whatever. You know, just everybody has Facebook groups or whatever, but somehow she was very popular on there, and I just had a comment on there with some, like, you know, comic book jokes, and then she just slid into my DM and told me we going out.
And that was it.
I'm a man.
Yeah.
A beautiful woman. That's how easy it is, probably.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it was, we connected right there. We vibed out.
If my Unlock the Phone investigators finds anything, what will you do?
It's a hard thing to say, but I guess I had to move on.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to hear LaJoy's side of this story, and she's here. So everyone, please welcome LaJoy to the show. Hi, LaJoy. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Why are you such a liar?
What are you talking about? Lying about
So
what?
your insecurities is why we're here.
Here we go.
It's a woman sick of being questioned.
That's what she always
don't
pull out when I
ask you when
ask
you're
you.
coming
But
home.
that's
A man who wants answers.
So I got to ask you clearly, have you ever slept with Tony?
No.
And a shocking appearance by Tony.
Why would you do that to me?
That will be a complete surprise to everyone.
Patrick's family of 3 looks picture perfect, but he has a huge problem with his girlfriend LaJoy's close relationship with this guy. What did she tell you about Tony once you found out that he was a
like,
male guy?
you know, just describing what they talk about, confiding in each other, and drinks after work. I should be that person.
If you had a close girlfriend like that, do you think she'd be concerned?
What? Yes.
So your insecurities is why we're here.
Here we go.
Because you can't figure yourself out as a man because that's what it is.
Really?
Okay.
You know what?
So why do you feel like he can't figure himself out as a man?
Because I don't question what he does. If he goes out to the clubs, goes out to the bars, you already know. I don't
But
ask
you know
you
what?
when you
You know
come
what?
out,
That's
Patrick.
what
I
she
don't ask
always
you when
pull
you're coming
out.
home.
But that's what she
I
always
don't
pull out when I
ask you when
ask
you're
you.
coming
But
home.
that's when I ask you.
Okay.
And then you always pull out, well, I don't do, you do this and I do. No, I was asking you about my feelings because I acknowledge
But yet
yours.
you're over talking me. I don't question you. You come in at 2 o'clock in the morning. Patrick, when do I Patrick?
When do I come in 2 o'clock in the morning?
Patrick, stop
When
acting
do I
like you're
come in
this
at 2
person
o'clock
that
in the
comes
morning?
in at 6 o'clock after work. You
What?
don't.
Stop. Really? You work at the bar every Friday, Saturday. You come in at like 4 o'clock. I'll be there to come in like that. We got 2 years, so
But
somebody
I'm
got to be
at
home.
work.
I want to go back to this because he said that he has to be home with a child, but you're accusing him of staying out till 2 a.m. every night.
And because then I'm home. If he goes out during the week, I'm home with the baby.
Okay.
I pick up the baby. I come home. If I decide to go to the store for any reason and I'm coming home 10 minutes later, where you at? What you doing? Who you with? Oh, you with? I don't do that to him.
Okay.
And I don't.
Really?
If your phone rings,
Why
do
would
I?
you question me? You come home at 4.
I work at the bar.
Whatever. All right, cool.
So you say Patrick is jealous of Tony. That's what you think is going on
Yes.
here. Why do you think he's jealous of your best friend?
Because it's not all about him.
Uh-huh.
And Patrick is a self-centered, very selfish individual. And if it's not about you, then everything is wrong. Everything hits the fan because Patrick is not the center of attention.
Wow.
And so if Tony texts
She
me,
went there.
he sends a meme, he does whatever, and if I have any
He
type
sending
of
you memes?
conversation, oh my gosh, who doesn't? We are in the social media era.
Oh, what means he sent you then?
Oh my gosh. Any meme. Once again, you're so childish. I can't.
Yeah. I mean,
How would you feel if Patrick had a female best friend?
I
Would you
wouldn't
be-
care.
You wouldn't care.
Because I'm not
Wow,
insecure. And because before me, before Patrick and LaJoy existed, he had friends. So for me to come in and say, oh, you can't talk to her because she's pretty. Oh, you can't talk to her because she posts on social media. It's selfish and it's inconsiderate of his friendship and of his past.
Got it.
Just be respectful.
Describe your relationship with Tony for me then.
We're We've talked about relationships. We talk about, because I was there before Patrick. Me and Tony were friends before anything. He was there when I went through my heartbreak. I was there when he went through his. We'll go out, we'll chill, like, hey, what you doing? Let's go grab a drink. All right, but you already know the problem. So then I'd be like, Patrick, I'm gonna run to the store. But I wouldn't have to do that. Before, I didn't have to do that. I was coming home like, hey, Patrick, I was with Tony. We went and got a drink. Then it was, oh, I don't want you talking to him no more. Oh, you can't go nowhere no more. Why can't I go nowhere?
But then you did start lying about when you would go out with him.
I did, because I don't think that if I, but why do I get questioned if I don't question you?
But you lying, though. But you
I
lying.
wouldn't have to if you wasn't so insecure.
So why do I have to question if you lying?
Because you're so insecure.
Insecure? Since what? I let you...
No, stop lying because we're here because you're insecure.
Oh, wow.
But it sounds like he's allowed Tony to continue, not allowed, but he doesn't stop you from having Tony in your life. You are still interacting. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm
You're
going
wrong.
off what he said.
You're all the way wrong.
Tell me.
I had to remove him off of all social media because Patrick had a problem with him being on social media.
Okay.
He had a problem with his numbers being in my phone. I had to delete that off his phone.
So is that why you were confused when she said they send memes because you thought they weren't on social media together?
Because now I don't. Because he's not I'm not allowed to talk to him. I'm not allowed to go to events if he's gonna be there. Why do I have to cut off my friends to satisfy ego? I shouldn't have to do that because I'm home taking care of our child all the time. All the time. He gets to go out. He gets to hang out with his friends. I don't. I'm at home. So if I go out one time a week, it shouldn't be a problem. I should be able to go out, enjoy myself, and come home.
Do you feel trapped in this relationship?
Yes.
You feel trapped?
Because it's not fair. I don't do this to him. But yet you could be gone for 3 hours and I don't even question you.
Where are you at during those 3 hours if you're talking about that?
Right, where are you at? Because I don't question you. Where you at?
Gym. Probably Walmart buying Doug food.
Oh, Walmart.
And other
For
products.
3 hours?
It might be a haircut, depending on what day it is.
Oh, for 3 hours. Okay.
All right, well,
You
we're
spending
here.
2 at the gym.
We're here because he says clearly, this is issues that he feels like there's something going on with you and Tony. So I got to ask you clearly, have you ever slept with Tony?
No.
Okay, then. Well, listen, LaJoy's best friend, Tony, is here, so I think it's time to meet Tony as well. So, Tony, come on out. Patrick, were you not aware that Tony was going to be here?
No.
You weren't aware that Tony was going to be here?
And
Okay.
neither was I.
Not, okay.
Why didn't you tell me you were going to be here? Why would you do that to me?
They just found out Tony is here.
So she texting you.
You trying to be messy. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Tony's girlfriend is also here.
I'm just wondering how your happy hours are that I'm never invited to.
The whole truth will be unlocked today.
Do you have feelings for LaJoy?
Stay tuned.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
How would you feel if Patrick had a female best friend?
I
Would you
wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care?
Because I'm not insecure.
Describe your relationship with Tony for me then.
Me and Tony were friends before anything. We've talked about relationships. He was there when I went through my heartbreak. I was there when he went through his. We'll go out, we'll chill, like, hey, what you doing? Let's go grab a drink. All right, but you already know the problem. So then I'd be like, Patrick, I'm gonna run to the store.
But then you did start lying about when
I
you would
did
go
because
out
I don't
with him.
think that why do I get questioned if I don't question you?
Joy's best friend Tony is here, so I think it's time to meet Tony as well. So Tony, come on out.
I didn't tell me you were gonna be here.
It's a shock
If
to me
you
too.
knew, but you came here. How was it a shock if you came here? So you know you're the problem. Well, not the problem, but you know this is what's going on. So you could have opened your mouth and say, Joy, I'm coming. Why would you do that to me?
Cause y'all gotta work on
Why
this. Y'all-
would you do that to me?
Yo, hold up.
Because now you
What?
being messy.
Y'all gotta fix this. Nah, I'm not the
No.
one being
But now
messy.
you
This is
being
crazy.
messy
You
because
part
you
of it,
should have
though.
told
No,
me.
check this out. This
But you part of it, though.
But you should have told me you was
Tony,
coming.
I want to hear though, from your point of view, how do you feel about what's all been said?
We've been friends for a minute.
Okay.
9 years. 8, 9 years, something like that. And yeah, nothing's going on. Nothing's really happening, you know what I mean? I'm not stepping between our relationship. I mean, it sounds like you're sneaking off, trying to text me, we can hang out and all that, but we can't hang out. I just found that out. I didn't know that there was an issue.
Oh,
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
So she texting you. We
He's
can hang
my
out?
friend.
What?
So if I say let's
We
go for a
can.
drink for a happy hour, and this is my, why can't I go to a drink with a happy? Like I don't do that.
We can do
but
that.
When you can, why? Because the whole time we there, and if we go out, I'm like, hey, what you doing? I'm busy. Oh, I gotta go here. I gotta go here.
But you never said that was a problem, though. But so why you talking
would I
about
have
that
to
now?
tell you that?
So
When
why would you
spending
talk about
time
that?
with your woman
but you could
should be a
talk to me about
priority.
that. We could talk about that.
Tony, I gotta ask you, point blank, do you have feelings for LaJoy?
No, nothing like that.
There was
no.
hesitation there. Why was there hesitation?
Oh.
If she was to give you and say, hey, like maybe we could try to turn this friendship into something more, would you be okay with that?
No.
You wouldn't.
I'm in a relationship right now, so.
You're what?
I'm in a relationship.
You're in a relationship right now, okay.
Yeah.
If you were single,
No.
okay. Your girlfriend is here in the audience, correct? Your girlfriend, Tony, she's here in the audience, right? Tony, right?
Yeah.
Emmy, take a stand for me. How are you doing? So what do you have to say about what you just heard?
I'm just wondering how your happy hours are that I'm never invited to.
Okay. So you weren't invited to these happy hours
Oh,
either?
I'm never invited to anything.
Did you know that they were going on?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So why didn't either of you tell your partners that you all were having happy hours and just hanging out?
I don't know what he got going on.
Yeah.
Why he's not talking to her?
Have you ever met and hung out with her?
No.
And
He's
how-
never, so if I say, hey, let's hang out, I've never say, hey, let's us two only hang out. So if he wanted to invite her, by all means, he could do so. Because it's not like we're going on a date.
Yes.
So if he
How
doesn't
lo-
invite her, then that's something going on
How
with
long
him.
have
I
y'all
ain't got
been
nothing to do
together?
with it.
What's a date like? I don't know. It's interesting.
6
I'm glad
months?
that y'all are having fun.
How long have y'all been together? 6 months, 5 months, a year?
Over a year.
Over a year. And over a year, you haven't met one of his closest friends of 9 years?
Just some boys.
Okay.
Yep.
Just the boys.
The boys.
Okay.
Yep.
And have you ever been curious to meet her?
I see pictures. I'm like, how's she doing? If I ever see him and he's DJing somewhere, hey, how's the sweetheart doing? I ask about her.
Okay.
But I'm not like, hey, I need to meet her.
Okay.
I don't do that to anybody. If you
Okay.
feel comfortable bringing your friends around me, by all means. That's
I
fine.
believe that. I believe you asked about it. So then, Tony, I'm asking you, why have you not introduced your girl to one of your closest best friends? Especially when you know that there's this issue of your relationship and closeness is what's causing an issue here.
I didn't look at it like that. We're just getting drinks, chilling, you know. Nothing too deep.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe he's weighing his options. Who knows? You know?
No, he's not, because I'm
Not
not
at
an
all.
option. Don't
Really?
do that.
Okay. Okay.
Don't do
that's
that.
what I'm trying to
Don't
figure
do
out.
it.
That's what I'm trying to
Don't
figure
do
out.
it. No, you're
Are
not.
you
You're
an
trying to be
option?
messy. Don't do it.
That's that
really? No,
Napoleon
I'm trying to-
complex.
Don't do it. Exactly.
That Napoleon complex.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Do what?
Don't do that. Talking about waiting an option. Don't do
No,
that.
No. I think that's what's going on here. I'm a man. He a man, right? Trying to weigh his options, right? Get opportunity,
Nah,
right?
Well, maybe that's what you do when you're gone all night. Maybe you're trying to weigh your options. Since you always got somewhere to go other than
I ain't
home,
doing that.
other
I
than
ain't doing
hanging
that.
out with me, so
I ain't
maybe you
doing
got
that.
options
and
out
I
there.
ain't drinking. I ain't going out drinking.
No, but you
I'll
sure
probably
come
over
home
in gym
tipsy.
clothes with a gym bag.
Oh, but you come home tipsy, baby.
Liquor store's next to the gym.
Oh, now.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you this, because we're about to get to unlocking the phone. But before we get to unlocking this phone, because that's what we came here for, to unlock the phone, I got to give you my advice, and I got to be very honest with you. I've been trying to track y'all's conversation. I know y'all got a child together, but this relationship is completely unhealthy. And from my point of view, regardless of Tony, you two have run your course. Y'all do know that, right? Okay. Okay. Silence says more to me than anything. And I can't be in this position and not be honest of what I'm witnessing. The way that you all are talking about each other, the words that you use for each other, everything about this relationship is destructive. But you came here for answers.
Yes.
This is what I see as the truth, but here goes some answers for you. First, we unlock Tony's phone, so let's get to this. You want to know if LaJoy has been secretly meeting up with Tony to have sex.
The whole truth will be unlocked next. What will happen to both of these couples' relationships?
As recent as 2 days ago. Tony, point blank, do you have feelings for LaJoy?
No, nothing like that.
There was
no.
hesitation there. Why was there hesitation? Your girlfriend is here in the audience. How are you doing?
I'm just wondering how your happy hours are that I'm never invited to.
We're about to get to unlocking the phone. First, we unlock Tony's phone, so let's get to this. Tony, you were supposed to come here to unlock the phone, and Tony, you denied to unlock your phone. So we couldn't confirm your interactions. Okay, great. Why do you decide to not unlock your phone?
There's nothing in there.
Okay. So if there's nothing in there, why couldn't we unlock your phone?
Just a choice.
Okay. Just a choice?
Yeah.
Nothing in there.
Okay.
Nothing in there.
Like it was a choice not to tell Emmy that y'all hang out?
Right. Right.
Okay. Okay. All right, well, listen, now it's time for LaJoy's phone. LaJoy's, we've unlocked your phone as well. Are you ready for this? Okay, then. So, Patrick, you want to know if LaJoy has been secretly meeting up with Tony to have sex. LaJoy said she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her GPS and found that she is telling the truth. Patrick wants to know if LaJoy is still communicating with Tony. LaJoy said she is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found that LaJoy is not telling the truth. Tony's cell phone number is saved in her contacts. So you two are still in communication.
Just because it's saved, it doesn't mean I'm still talking to him.
Okay. All right, Patrick wants to know if LaJoy is using any apps to communicate with other men. LaJoy said no. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her apps and found that she is not telling the truth. Our investigator searched her through her apps and found Tinder is installed since 2020. My investigators saw that there was network activity, meaning it's actively being used. So you're actively on Tinder?
No, it's not even on my phone.
So our investigators searched through our apps, found that Tinder was installed since 2020, and saw that the network activity, which means it is actively being used.
I don't even have Tinder on my phone.
Okay. My Unlock the Phone investigator also searched your texts to see if you were actively talking to other men. And we found that, LaJoy, you were not telling the truth. He found 427 text exchanges between her and another man. The interesting part is that this other man was not Tony.
Don't go away.
You know who this man is?
What will all of these shocking revelations
These are also all the messages that we found
mean for both of these two couples' relationships?
as recent as 2 days ago.
The surprising answer is next.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
George, we've unlocked your phone as well. Are you ready for this? Okay, then. Patrick wants to know if LaJoy is still communicating with Tony. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her phone and found that LaJoy is not telling the truth. Tony's cell phone number is saved in her contacts. Our investigator searched her through her apps and found Tinder is installed since 2020. My Unlock the Phone investigator also searched your texts. LaJoy, you were not telling the truth. He found 427 text exchanges. The interesting part is that this other man was not Tony. And this was through the Text Now app. We also found 27 photos in explicit nature. Can I get an envelope to show you this?
Text Now is what I use for my job.
Okay.
So I communicate with everybody outside of my job
Okay.
on Text Now.
Okay.
So
But there
that's-
was sexually explicit photos as well.
I send Patrick photos.
There were
all
sexually
the
explicit
time.
photos of other men. You know who this man is?
No.
So this is a nude man that was on your phone. Do you know who that man is?
I do.
Okay.
Somebody I talked to way before Patrick.
Okay. So these are messages. These are also all the messages that we found through that Text Now app. There was a lot of sex talk between LaJoy and this other man. He told her, he used the words like "I love you," referring to her as queen and beautiful. And communicating with this guy is as recent as 2 days ago. The texts on these texts are from September of 2023.
Yeah, he's just a friend. Now, he's somebody that I dated before, but he'll still text, hey, what's going on, how you doing? But I don't say nothing sexual to him. I don't do none of that.
Patrick, how do you feel about this?
I don't know how I feel, man. I don't. It hurts, but you know what, baby? I'm cool.
I gave my advice before this, and I told you it was already done. I spotted it before I even knew what was in the phone. I didn't know that we was gonna find these messages with the other men. Clearly, there are men out there who you're like talking to that you're not having an unhealthy discourse with, because in this messages, there's no unhealthy discourse. Between you two, there's an unhealthy discourse. And there's a lack of transparency about what you both want and where you both need. And so what I'm saying to this is,
Look
at
how
this
old
point,
that is. That is from 20, like
I don't
20.
even have that picture.
That's because that was before you. Look how I looked. Let's be for real.
Well,
Again, the messages go up. The messages go until 2 days ago. The messages go up until 2 days ago.
Yeah, because if he texts and say, hey, good morning, what's going on, how you doing? Hey, how's work?
So let me say this, because I understand that we've caught things in your phone. At the end of the day, you have to stop it. You have to say no.
But I've done that. I'm like, don't do that. You know
Because
my relationship.
any response is a response until
And
you
I'm
say
still like,
done.
don't do that because you know my relationship.
So at the end of the day, you know this is an unhealthy relationship. You know you're not happy. You're not happy in this relationship. You know you're not. I asked you how you feel about this relationship. You said you feel trapped. You said you feel trapped in this relationship. I know y'all got a child together, and I think the most healthiest thing for y'all to do is co-parent. Patrick, you came here for one thing. You want to know and unlock a phone to see if there's anything. You have all this in front of you from her Text Now app. You get to read through it and make your own decision about how they've engaged, how she did or did not stop it. So the question is, what do you want to do from here?
I'm done with it. I'm done with it. You know?
I think it's the healthiest thing anyway, because I think at this point, I think you do need to continue to co-parent. I think you do deserve support. You need to raise a child together. But this has clearly been an unhealthy relationship. Before I knew anything in this phone, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy, and you know it. You know it's unhealthy.
Maybe it's just stuff that I have to work on and I have to heal from the things that went on in our relationship in the beginning. And I don't think I ever forgave him.
Yeah. Now that's an honest answer.
And I don't think I ever did.
Okay, that's an honest answer. That's an honest answer. And I'm sure there's things that you never let go of either, but that has caused a foundation of distrust and a foundation that has been rocky. So the thing is that Tony isn't the issue. There's other issues y'all have. This is not about Tony. Tony was nothing in this. I'll tell you, Tony, now that we're done with this, I'm glad y'all are over and I'm glad you got your answers. Tony, I'm gonna tell you this, you got some explaining to do with Emmy when you get to the house. I'll tell you this much, and you deserve a lot of answers when you get to the house, because transparency needs to be reevaluated in this relationship. So keep your eyes open, okay? That's all I'm saying to you. But I wish y'all all the best of luck. Seriously, I wish y'all all the best of luck. God honest. All right, stay with us, friends. We'll be right back with more.
The clothes he got is because of me. The shoes, he's like another kid.
Yeah.
Ariana broke up with her boyfriend.
I love you so much.
He got somebody else pregnant a year ago?
Now he wants to win her back.
Do you want your girl back?
I want my family like she a part of me.
Will unlocking his phone save this relationship?
My guest Airreyonna says her on and off again boyfriend and the father of her child is a lazy, lying cheat. Teair wants her back, but she wants his phone unlocked before she can even think about moving forward. Before we meet Airreyonna, let's hear what Teair had to say.
A couple years ago, I had cheated on my girlfriend, Airreyonna, when she was pregnant. She was going through my phone, and that's how she found out. She broke up with me, and ever since then, I've been broken. That was the worst mistake of my life. That's what really makes me sad about this, because I do feel like a piece of me missing. And I really want my family back. Airreyonna, I'm really sorry about everything I did. I just hope everything could just go back to how it was. Without arguing, without fighting, and stop bringing up the past. Me, you, and the baby, like, having fun, I'm so sorry that I cheated on you and hurted you in so many ways, Ariana. I love you so much.
Everyone help me welcome Ariana to the show. So, I gotta ask you, how did it feel seeing that video?
I don't know. I never really heard him say a piece of him is missing ever since we started talking. Stopped talking. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I really don't, I feel like he's never gonna change. I feel like it's something in there in me that do want to be with him, but it's just too much of the lying and all the stuff I don't like. And it's like he's saying these things. He's saying he wants these things, but I don't see these things. I don't see these things. I don't see he want to get his life together. He want a job. He want to be a family man. I don't see none of the stuff he's telling me.
So he's not working right now?
No.
And you say be a family man. Is he not there for you and your kid?
He's there, but he's not providing. That's the problem. I'm providing. I'm doing every single thing. He just there. His presence there. He's like another kid. I'm taking care. The clothes he got is because of me. The shoes, his hair, everything. I pretty much own that man.
Yeah. Ooh. Do you two sleep in the same bed together?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is that like sleeping in the same bed? Do you think it's cause? Do y'all have sex still?
No.
I don't believe it, girl. You just started smiling, girl. So y'all still having sex? Ever occasionally? When you feel like it?
If it's one of those nights.
Did you feel like it?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear
but not like.
You're an adult. You can.
Not as much as it used to.
Got it. But when you feel a little something that you like, you're not doing it with nobody else, so you hear. Okay. My producer says that you told that he got somebody else pregnant a year ago.
Yeah.
Wow. What happened? Tell me the details. You talking about it's so crazy, all you can do is laugh.
It was crazy. So I was at the tire shop with my sister, and the iPad she has his email on it because it was his, but he gave it to his daughter. So Cash App email thing came through, and it said, unblock me, it's important. Off rip, I already knew what that means. So long story short, I text the girl, and I'm like, you know what's going on? Teair is a very huge liar. So he telling me this thing and he telling her this thing. So what we do is me and her get on the phone. So I call Teair, but I merge her in, but I tell her don't say nothing. So he telling me this girl lying, I ain't do nothing with her. This girl is a bop. She don't know who she pregnant by.
And he don't know she on the other line.
Yeah, he don't know all that. So when me and her hangs up, she calls him and she adds me in. So he's saying all this other stuff. Why are you talking to my baby mom? Why are you telling my baby mom this and all that? So then, now, we all talking. I just started talking. We all just started talking. He hangs up. So just a few weeks ago, he said that she had a miscarriage.
So she didn't have the baby. It was a miscarriage.
Yeah.
Though. Okay, then. Do you want to get me back with him? You're not sure?
No, but yeah. It's not like he don't help with his daughter either. I will get him that. She just started daycare a couple weeks ago. So he was the person who would sit there and watch her while I work and do everything else. Because I don't have nobody. Everything I got and own is because of me. So him being there while I was getting up and moving around, that was a big help for me.
Okay. Well, Ariana wants Teair's phone unlocked and wants to know if Teair has been communicating with other women. Specifically, she wants to go through his DMs, apps, and texts. Before we unlock Teair's phone, let's hear what he has to say about all this. So everyone, welcome Teair to the show. Welcome to the show. Come take a seat for me. How you doing?
Good.
Good, good. So tell me, do you want your girl back?
Yeah.
Why do you want her back?
Because it's like, it's the only girl I feel comfortable like doing everything with. I just want my family, like she a part of my family. Like it feel like she a part of me. In my head and my heart, I feel like we never broke up.
So what about this other girl that was in the mix that got pregnant?
That's when it got to a point she was done to her.
So you moved on during that time?
Yeah, basically in my head, I was like, man, she ain't never gonna let me come back or stuff like that. Let me just go ahead and talk to other people then.
Yeah.
So you saying to her, I want you to have my son?
I ain't never say all that type stuff.
Two people said that you said that to them. And I know they're not lying because you had said it to me.
Two friends.
No, it's two separate females that you said that.
Y'all get together when you were 16.
His phone will be unlocked next.
You wanted me to go through his DMs, his apps, and his texts, correct?
Will it be enough to win Ariana back?
Are you ready for this?
Stay tuned.
My guest Airreyonna says her on and off again boyfriend and the father of her child is a lazy, lying cheat. Teair wants her back, but she wants his phone unlocked.
He want to get his life together. He want a job. He want to be a family man. I don't see none of the stuff he's telling me.
And you say be a family man. Is he not there for you and your kid?
He's not providing. That's the problem. I'm providing. I'm doing every single thing.
So what about this other girl that was in the mix that got pregnant?
No, not the. It's two separate females that said that. That girl.
I got a question for you. What was your childhood like? Did you get love? Do you have support from your family?
Yeah.
You do have support from your family?
If your family was there, you wouldn't be in my house. In none of my houses.
Basically, like,
you can't even go to their house. They treat you like bull.
Talking about childhood, like.
No,
general.
you're 20 years old, so I'm still talking about now. So right now, can you turn to your mother and father?
Nope.
And that's a lot. That was another problem for me too. I feel like I'm that mother figure to him. So it's not just about, oh, he feels comfortable with me. I came into his life and gave him everything he needed.
Because y'all get together when you were 16. Did y'all finish high school together?
I graduated.
You didn't finish high school?
No.
You dropped out?
Yeah.
At what grade?
11th grade.
11th grade, okay. And your mother and you didn't have any connections, so therefore no one was holding you accountable to stay in school?
Nah, it was like, it really wasn't like, it was like the bar, like the street activity I was in and stuff like that. That's why I ain't finished school.
So you just went and started hanging out on the streets?
Yeah.
He became a follower. That's what he did.
All right, well, Ariana, I know that you came here because you want to know if Teair has been communicating with other women specifically. You wanted me to go through his DMs, his apps, and his texts, correct? Well, we got that, and I'm gonna get to that quickly right now for it. So it's time to unlock his phone. Are you ready for this? If there's anything that I find in this is gonna change your relationship at all? Because you're already not together, you're just living together.
And put the icing on the cake.
Icing on the cake, okay. Well, Ariana, you want to know if Teair has been communicating with other women. My Unlock the Phone investigator said he actually refused to unlock his phone. So we have no information for you.
Well.
So why did you refuse to unlock your phone?
I refused because I like, she can go through my phone personally. If that's what she wanted to do, she can. If you want to go through my phone so bad, you can come to me and tell me, and I will unlock it, and you can see your own self.
Well, there's two things here that's breaking my heart. First of all, you as a young woman, you have taken on this role and feel this guilt as if you have to be responsible for him. Mm-hmm. And you have to start to practice learning that he's not your responsibility. And as hard as it is for you to say to yourself that he's not my responsibility because you love him and you want to be there for him and y'all been together since 16, this is that young puppy love. Y'all only 20, but he's not your responsibility. And the more that you make him responsibility, you're going to stifle your own growth. And I say that to you as a young woman who's trying to do your own stuff. You got to be able to figure out and say, this is not my responsibility. You got to be able to go somewhere else, which is where I'm going to come to you. I immediately stopped my line of questioning because I started to see patterns and understand where you are mentally. For you to be a young man who's 20 years old and doesn't have any family support, you know, you say he went on the streets because he was being a follower. When people do that, it's not just about following, it's about looking for a love, looking for support, looking for community. And so I don't hear you going out there being a follower. You're looking for somebody to say, you're included, come through, come in. And that's gonna come negative ways or positive ways. And in this instance, it came negative. You're a young man that needs guidance still. How often do you get to talk about your emotions and what's going on in your head? Because there's a lot going on in your head.
Never really.
You feel sad? You feel lost?
More than just sad and lost, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I can tell. I would love to offer you two things. I would love to first offer you some counseling. So I'm gonna give you some therapy so that you can have that. But secondly, and this is most important, on top of that, is I wanna offer you to be able to help me to be there to start a conversation between you and your mom, between maybe you and any other family member. Because at the end of the day, what you need right now is guidance. So I want to ask you, would you be willing for me to reach out to your mother?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you're at the place right now. This is why I'm offering this and switching this. Like, as much as y'all are not together, so the fact that he don't lock his phone, it don't matter. And you got to hear that. It don't matter. Because, again, what you need to be focusing on right now is you flourishing, growing, and releasing yourself of this responsibility. He's not your responsibility. Say it to me right now.
He's not my responsibility.
Say it to him.
You're not my responsibility.
But brother to brother, I do want to support you. And we're going to work together, all right? I'm going to work with my producer so that we can work this out, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. I wish y'all both the best of luck, all right? All right, everyone, thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and we can keep growing. I love you all.